Hey everybody, welcome back to the Harvest Insights channel. This is Alisa, and on this channel we talk a lot about how to supercharge your insights practice by using AI. And I posted a video last week about how we here at Harvest Insights are going to be providing two prices for each project, one with AI enhancement and one with just only human touch, no AI involved. And that's really to build transparency with our clients about how and when we're using AI and really giving them the power to control that. So I want to just quickly address today a question that I've been getting from those who are kind of early in their AI adventure here, which is, how are you really saving time with AI? Because it doesn't feel like it functions very well. And some people even feel it's taking them more time by using AI. And I can totally see that, because it's like training a kindergartner to do work that should be done by someone with, an advanced degree or advanced training in this particular subject area. So I wanted to show you today how you can invest a little bit of time into these tools, really, so that they can help you in the long run. Because it's not about using them for one-off tasks. It's really about building their knowledge so that they can really help you as you do the same repeat types of activities in the future. So I already have a questionnaire project, but I'm gonna go ahead and create a new one just to kind of show you. I am a marketing research, okay. Marketing research expert, and am looking for some assistance in first drafts and QC of questionnaires. A lot of the ways that I use questionnaires is this particular bot that I have is really just for assistance when I get stuck on a question, and then for QC, because skip patterns, I tend to do more complicated projects where skip patterns are a real problem, so are really complex. So this way I can have it like double check my work, which has turned out to be really handy. Anyway, one of the nice things about this is if you have a Teams plan, you can share a project in chats with your teammates. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to harvest. And then I have already written some things just to make this a little bit faster. So because I've shared this, the memory here is just for me. It's what I've already put into memory about myself. But the instructions is really what is key here. So I'm going to just paste in some instructions that I have been working on for a while with my other bot. And you're going to see that, things like the colors it should use, making sure that each section starts with a new prefix letter, making sure that answer choices always start with 1 and don't continue the numbering from the previous question. All of those like really little details are things that I have been adding in over time. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I've been fortunate enough to do quite a few questionnaire trainings. I did one for a client a while ago, so I'm uploading 4 questionnaire trainings from that. I did one, oh gosh, I always forget that it does not like PowerPoint. But I have a training from KSU, Kennesaw State, that I did on questionnaires, so I was going to upload that. I have a let's see, what else do I have? I have a template that I use. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to find all this stuff quickly enough, but here's the KSU deck. Here's the template. Here's some bot detection questions that I've been toying with. Oh, wait, that's not mine. Oh, questionnaire for KSU. That's the one I wanted to put up there. Okay, so notice I don't want to put anybody else's stuff in there. I'm putting the things that I have designed. So now what I'm going to do, since I added all those, is I'm just going to I'm going to ask it to just go through the files that, suggest some additional instructions to add to this project. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask it to go through and read what I've just uploaded as context, and ask it to go to add some more instructions, because obviously in my other bot that I have, I've been working on this for a while, but this might be, if you were setting it up from scratch, something that you would do. I've a lot of the things that I have right now are just basic things like template and, the right way to use the template. And like I showed you some of the details about the formatting and whatnot. I really, like I said, I don't use it all that frequently to like write first drafts of questionnaires or anything like that. So I haven't spent a lot of time training it on like proper wording, questions, and all of that. It does a decent job to just answer questions for me, like one off, like, oh, what scale would you use for this, or like basic things like that. But it's really helpful for formatting. It's really helpful for QC. So, okay, so these are some of the things that I know are in my training, using kind of the funnel method. So like I could actually put all of this into that instruction section, which, might actually be helpful for it. If you make the instructions like too much, it will use a lot of your tokens just to read them each time. But you really just sort of have to play around with it to see what's the right level of information that it needs to go kind of beyond its like basic knowledge. So I would go ahead and do this if I were setting up a questionnaire assistance bot, and then I would just continue to use it, continue to like put a questionnaire you wrote in it, ask it to QC it, ask it to learn about the question types and the format. And you could actually sort of build within this a list of sort of standardized questions, or things that you can use over and over again. And like I said, that's sort of the point of this. If you're trying to just use it one off, yeah, it's not going to be very good, and your reviews of its work are going to take a long, long time. But if you go about this process and you invest the time on the front end, eventually it will pay off, because it will get smarter and actually be able to produce something that is at least a good start for you. So I hope that this is helpful in kind of answering the question about how we're using it to really save us time. I cannot stress enough that this is not a tool that you just build a questionnaire in and send it out. It's also not also not a tool that you just throw a questionnaire into that somebody has given you and let it just tear it apart. Because I have seen clients come back with feedback on questionnaires, and a lot of the feedback is wrong, breaks the basic standards of questionnaire writing, messes up skip patterns. I mean, you have to review everything it does. I can't stress that enough. Okay, that is all for today. Next week, we're going to be back with another video on like a new qual tool. We're going to bust away from quant for a little while and really dig into that. So I hope that you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.